Well, on my quest to reposition my life and live in Florida, I've been looking at homes and trying to figure out if I ever be a home buyer again or what I want to do because living as a nomad, at least out of a car, for me has run its course. So I'm okay with that. It served its purpose. But I don't want to change something until I find something better. However, as I'm looking, I get reinforced that Sam, there's going to be nothing perfect, you know. Um, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about. Good to see you, Infinity. What's good, man? Yeah, everything overall is good. I'm thankful. I'm focusing on my next step on my journey, and I have a couple options. I have a one bedroom condo that is affordable within 5 minutes to the beach in an area I like. There is an RV lot right pretty much on the beach that I like, but I'd have to buy an RV, and there's a little bit more limitations with regards to financing those and with regards to equity appreciation. So, it's like, I could buy a condo, but if I buy a condo, I am again have neighbors attached to me. I again part of an HOA. I'm again, you know, it's just not perfect. It's homey being in a condo more than an RV, but it's not perfect. If I buy an RV lot, it doesn't appreciate like a condo or a house. There's limited financing, and again, I have to add a lot more. I buy the lot, then I got to buy the RV. Then when a hurricane comes, what do I do with that RV? Do I put it in storage? Do I tow it or drive it all the way up the coast? Uh, and so, a single family house, does a single person really need a single family house? No. So there's nothing perfect. Is renting perfect? Renting is an option, but, and I've been looking at that option and I'm considering it. I don't like it because I'm really at the point in my journey where I'm trying to settle. See, for me, one good thing that I have in my favor is I know Florida's not perfect. I know that hurricane season and the height of summer, the heat is very, it's challenging. Rainy season, heat, hurricanes. Um, so I want some flexibility to travel out of state in the summer. Now, if I get a small condo, look, I just jump in my car and I travel up the coast, boom, bang. If I get a small condo, I'm not really putting any furniture in it. I put a mattress, and that's it. I probably wouldn't even hang a TV or anything. But then I say to myself, if you're going to do that, why even get it? If I get an RV lot, I'm going to get an RV, but I really want to tow that thing all the way around when it's time to travel. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, man. Andre, what's up, man? Good to see you. Shout out to you. How's your family feeling with their health? I pray that everyone's health is doing good. That's the main thing in life, regardless of your housing situation or what you're trying to figure out there. Infinity, bless you, brother. Blessings back to you. I appreciate you. I love you. Thankful for you. Kathy, hey, Kathy, how was your day? Yeah, Kathy, my day was good overall. I'm thankful for that. Um, uh, yeah, I would say overall things are going good. So I have some options in front of me, Kathy. So what am I stressing about at this point in my life? Well, I would say there's really only, it's really just where do I want to settle and what do I want to do. Um, so that's I got to be thankful that that's my biggest worry, right? Infinity being my new name. He said if I be inspirational condo man. Well, all right. Well, if you get the vasectomy, I can't say inspirational condom man. So I love you, Infinity. Thank you for that gracious tip, man. You're a good man, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Look, what direction will my channel take? Good to see you, Pat. You got a great personality, Pat. You know about the people that are mentally disturbed too. I read your comment that you spent some time, I guess, dealing with people in the prison and stuff. Yeah, look, Florida for me is for a win. Now I'm gonna upload a video this week. It was raining a lot yesterday. When it was rainy season, it rains, it passes. The hurricanes are the big thing. But I don't really, I'm good with Florida. But my issue is, am I good with buying something that's not perfect? The other issue is, my whole direction will change. Like to Infinity's point, I'm not a nomad anymore. I'm stationary. But even now, I'm kind of really stationary. I'm just floating around a little bit. I'm not really traveling vigorously. I don't have a desire to. I'm not. Like I said, I've still been debating what I want to do with my YouTube channel. So, I'm going to keep uploading videos that are basically related to my channel, which is simple living. The RV videos get the most views. The live feeds are probably, look, my channel will pretty much stay the same except the live feeds, because I just kind of give life insights. If I buy a condo, would be more inspiring. Well, I'll tell you this, if I'm sitting my big ass in my condo with my ceiling fan blowing on my ass, will I have some inspirational stuff to share? Well, as long as my neighbors don't have a leak above me and then my sheetrock falls down and then I say, this is fucking crazy, what I do? So I'm not sure yet. Pat, Sam, what do you think of cats and chihuahuas? I love pets. I think they relieve stress, especially when we're scared, nervous, or upset. But the main thing I learned through having a dog for 10 years, I'm very grateful for those years, I would never take them back, is it is like having a child. And while having a child is, can be a blessing, it's also a big responsibility. And, whether it's a cat, a dog, cats are more independent than dogs. So if you get a cat, there's not as much attention required, but it's still something that you can't just get in your car and go, right? You have to think about that cat's well-being. You can't just leave your house or leave your RV. You have to, run the air conditioning or run the heater. If you get sick, you can't just think about yourself. You got to think, well, who's going to take care of my pet? So I don't know. I mean, life has different seasons. Me as a 40-year-old man, be 41, if I make it there, I don't think I'll ever have pets again. Now, did I ever say I'll never own a condo again? Well, I said there's a good chance I won't. So, but I don't think I would. Pat, I like BAM cats because they are free range. Free range. Well, Pat, I know you like to live in the wild bear country. I don't know how cats do in bear country. How do they do? Pat goes, was Hello Kitty barn cat? Hello Kitty was a beautiful Asian MILF that basically was basically trouble, but a good person, and I learned a lot from that relationship. But I tell you this, never date a girl with Hello Kitty. Why? Because what you're going to find out is cats are independent, and so are girls that like Hello Kitty. And there's nothing wrong with that, but, it's like, you can't really be in a relationship with someone like that. Andre. And so am I. So I learned that too. I learned a lot about myself. I really learned that I like things the way I like things when I want them. When I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered. And that's what I just figured out for me. Look, there's no perfect life. The main thing is you just got to try to keep your health. Outside of that, obviously you want to secure the bag, live where you want to live. I'm very fortunate. And so I don't want to complain, but I do want to share with you tonight, as I am on the verge of possibly, changing my direction here as far as my living circumstance. I stay indecisive because there's really nothing perfect. Any direction I go is not going to be perfect. You can't see me buying a single family house for the fact that it's just too much. I don't want to take care of a lawn. I don't want to take care of a roof. I don't need that space. I mean, it's just me. Again, if I buy a condo, I don't really know if I want to go back, because I lived in a condo for 15 years. I don't know if I want to go back to that. I know there's a lot of benefits. You don't have to take care of the exterior. Again, if there's a hurricane or whatever, I don't have to do anything other than lock the door. If I buy an RV lot, I love the fact that I'm not connected to any neighbors. There's no one above me. There's, the lot may be a certain size, right? But I got my own utility hookups. I don't share walls. I don't share ceilings. It's like I got my own disconnected place. However, then I got to still get the RV, then I have to still figure out what do I do with it when a hurricane comes, because I'm not going to leave an RV on the lot and let it just fucking like go into the ocean. I mean, that'd be crazy, be a big risk. Back to live comments, guys. Let's take a hydration break. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to Infinity. I'm doing the best I can. Try to show up consistently. Try to give you guys the best I can, good and bad. Fred, good to see you, brother. I love you, man. Let's go back to live comments in order. Andre, we are hanging in there. There is more and more family members tested positive. Wow. Yeah, it's a very infectious disease. 12 so far. There is another one member symptoms, but she is still waiting for results. Yeah, like I say, I had two members 2 weeks ago, two friends of mine in New Jersey. It must be strong in New Jersey. They got it real bad. However, they all survived, even the older people. And I'm still conflicted about the vaccine, to be honest with you. I got one shot. Would I do it again? If you ask me now, I'd probably say no. Why? Because of my age. 80% of people who die from COVID are 65 and older. So the only other reason, would be if I worked in healthcare. So, like I say, I'm still conflicted. I mean, I think your age and your lifestyle and your occupation play a big part. So in one sense, I feel like I made the wrong decision. How do I feel physically after one shot of the Moderna? Well, I feel good now. The first few days were a little bit rocky, right? So now I'm in like day 4 or 5. So, but I still, I just don't like it. But we'll see. That's my experience. Everyone has their own experience. Everyone has their own situation. So again, though, if I'm being honest with you guys, I always try to be honest. For me, in my situation, if I had to do it over again, would I do it? No, not for me. However, I don't know. I don't know. If I may have made the right decision, I may have not. But now that I think about it, I wouldn't do it again. So, but I gotta see about the second shot. We'll see how that goes. If I get it, I gotta see. Fred, hey Sam, I love you, brother. I think about your words all the time, man. They keep me going, man. Hey Sam, you can still inspire others even if you decide to buy a condo. Fred, all I can tell you, man, is you are a rock solid guy, man. And I pray that the world had more people like you, man. Yeah, I mean, look, I think I have something to offer no matter what my living circumstance, and I appreciate that word of encouragement. Am I getting burnt out on YouTube? Well, look, 4 years, I do a video every day and a live feed every day. It could wear on you a little bit. The live feeds are wearing on me a little bit to come up with material and to be at a certain level of engagement. So I am kind of feeling like a little in a funk. Now I know, like, summer comes, I travel a little bit, I'll have some stuff to share. But for me, the main thing I guess that keeps me going now with YouTube is I built it to a point. It's like for me to stop it would be like stupid. But at the same time, obviously the spark of, it's like, after 4 years of a relationship, the spark is not the same as the initial, but sometimes you just got to evolve with it, right? I don't want to throw something that I spent 4 years building, and you guys have been gracious to me, and girls, I don't want to take you guys for granted. But I don't know, and that's why I say maybe I'm better off renting, right? Because after 4 years of something, after 4 years of owning a condo, will I be disappointed again and want to do something different? I don't know. I don't know what I would do after this, because I really can't see me leaving Florida. But who knows? I don't know. So, now in 4 years, would the condo, the single family house, or the RV lot be worth more? Well, they say a single family home appreciates more on average. I'm not going to buy a single family home. There's no need for it. I can't justify that. A condo would probably appreciate more than an RV lot. Why? Because there's more buyers of a condo than an RV lot, right? So, it's supply and demand, right? How many people are looking to buy an RV lot? I'm sure there's some. I mean, the only thing in the favor of that is there's not many RV lots for sale in areas by the beach, right? So, that's, there's a little bit of a low supply there. But I still would say when someone's going to spend that amount of money, they'd probably rather get a condo. Because remember, most people who buy property have a family or kids. And so they buy property with the idea of them having their family or kids there. Okay, so it's like even I'm looking at that one condo that's a 1 bedroom condo. It's perfect inside, totally redone, beautiful. But when you go to resell a 1 bedroom condo, the market for that is a single person, maybe a couple, maybe. But most people who buy condos are looking for at least 2 bedrooms, hopefully 2 baths. Why? Because they have a family. That's most people who buy property have a family. Back live comments. Fred, I think the pandemic has changed a lot of people's goals that they may have not considered before all the COVID mess. Yeah, I agree with you, Fred. I mean, living through 9/11, 20 years ago or whatever it was now, it was the same thing. Like, but 9/11 was like, it happened. There was a couple months of like everything went wild, but then it was like everything like reopened. It was back to it. This is obviously unique where COVID was last year and we're still kind of in it, right? I mean, obviously, hopefully we're climbing out of it now. Uh, but it's a lot more entangled than 9/11 was. Now, 9/11 ended up with the wars, which was a disaster. This ends up, with, vaccines. And I think there'll be, what I don't like about the vaccines is now they're talking about, with the variants, they're going to want to do a booster every year. Now, again, most people have gotten them, even Republicans. DeSantis, the Republican from Florida, he got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So, I don't know. Bill Gates says, look, you only really need about 30 to 50% of the population to get vaccinated for it to be effective, where you can isolate most of the transmission and then, pinpoint where the outbreaks are. So we're pretty much will be there by July, because, I would say you get 30 to 50% of the population vaccinated. You don't have to worry about the people who don't want to get it done, because then it'll be easy to isolate and to see where the outbreaks are. So, it's, but that's the entanglement that I don't like, I can understand some of it, but I got to be honest. I always got to be fair. It's like, that's why you always got to be careful how much you get entangled in the system. Because once you get in the system, getting out of the system is not easy, because the system is based on you coming back, you being in, and so, it's, ESP. So that salesman didn't get you. I say, well, nah, I love ESP. She made a comment on my video. I did, I think I got the first ever video up on YouTube of the brand new Thor Rise, which is the smallest Class B in North America. There's a couple other that are that size, but it's still the smallest. And it's the replacement for the Corrado Axiom. The only competitors to that would be the Pleasureway Tofina, and because there's really nothing else short right now. So and the Pleasureway Tofina has a low top, not a high top. So even though it has a pop top, it's still low. So the Thor Rise is I liked it. I really thinking about it. I thought about that too. ESP, bro, but good point. Because I said, well, am I gonna spend $100,000 on a condo, 130 on an RV lot, and I still gotta get the RV? Or should I just buy a camper van like the Thor Rise? That'll work for me. 75 grand. And then just get a camping pass and then just try. The one thing I like about the idea of just getting an RV and not buying property is I'll just get a camping pass again and I'll just rent. Like, an RV lots for rent in Florida in the summer, even by the beach, they're only like $500. Why? Because there's not a lot of demand for people renting RV lots in the summer in Florida, even by the beach. So I said to myself, why buy? But if I'm going to get an RV, then I have to decide, because there's nothing perfect. If I get the Class B camper van like the one I showed you, then, yeah, I got everything always with me. I only got one vehicle. I don't have to tow anything. I don't have to worry about high winds on a parkway. I could drive that thing anywhere, park it anywhere. My home is everywhere. Love, love, love it. The bad part is it's not driving a car. I know, because I had a Ford cargo van in years prior when I did electrical contracting work, and it's not an enjoyable drive for the most part. And then two is, again, if I ever get laid off, that I eliminate the ability to DoorDash. However, what I would have to do is, maybe if I really had to DoorDash to survive, I'd have to park that thing or put it in storage and then rent a car or buy a small car. Could I do that and still be cost effective? Yeah. And then the other option, which I'm really thinking about also, is buy a Kia Niro plug-in, a hybrid plug-in. half gas, half electric. Buy a small Braxton Creek free solo travel trailer, 2,000 pounds. And then just rent RV lots or get a campground pass. And then just kind of like, at the height of the summer, travel up north. After hurricane season, come right back down. Now, do I want to pull a travel trailer all the way up the East Coast? Well, if I took my time and I could work remotely, I really should be able to do it without a problem. So that's a big thing. I'm thinking about that. I never have to worry about, like, if I'm tired of a place, I always can just hitch my house. But I'm buying a new tow vehicle. This vehicle, I got like 200,000 miles on it. There's a couple issues with it now. It's only got a 2,000 pound max tow rating. You don't want to tow more than about 80% of your tow rating. So I got to upgrade the vehicle. That's going to be about 25 grand. You got to buy a new travel trailer. That's going to be about 15. So now I'm in the RV lifestyle for 40 grand. Okay. A travel trailer and a regular vehicle. However, I still got my DoorDash option. I still got, limited liability, limited maintenance, limited entanglement. But for 40 grand, whatever, you could put that down on a condo. You could put, so, and then that's appreciating, and you don't have to worry about, parking it anywhere. So there's nothing perfect. That's the conclusion. Good to see you, SP. Adam. Good evening, Sam. Adam, how you feeling, brother? Great to see you, man. Love to you. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, SP, now that salesman didn't get me. Believe me, they try to get me. It's harder and harder to go on RV lots or even car lots because they just, they don't mind you looking, but they're there to sell. And if you're, it's like, I go back to some of these RV lots like 2-3 times, to look and also see if I can make a video, right? So, because that's what people really watch in the masses on my channel, RV reviews. So the problem is if I go back 2-3 times to the same RV dealer, they want to know what, you want to look at something, and I don't want to I don't want to be bothered, but that's part of the hustle. Adam, had a setback. Okay. Woke up with blurry vision and migraines, couldn't return to work, probably meant. Adam, I'm sorry. See, this is what makes me feel, one is, I'm sorry to hear that, Adam. Adam had COVID with his ex-girlfriend 2 weeks ago. His ex-girlfriend went to the hospital. Adam has been struggling to recover from COVID. And so one is, I want to say love, prayers, and peace to you, number one. Number two is, that's the other side of my mind that says, well, maybe I did the right thing getting the vaccine, because look, when you get COVID, a lot of people, it lingers. But again, these vaccines aren't perfect either. And we don't have enough data long-term to know what long-term issues there may be. So everything is not perfect, right? There's nothing perfect in life. So I don't have all the answers. When I don't have the answers, guys, I tell you, I don't have all the answers. I tell you straight up. And everyone's different. But all I want to say to everyone, please pray for Adam. Please pray for Andre. Pray for their loved ones. Pray for me. Pray for everyone. Thank you. Nublia, what's up, man? Shout out to the UK. When I have no doubts is when I feel perfect. Anxiety makes me feel like a dead end. Well, Nublia, you are a philosopher, brother. I'll tell you that much, because anxiety sucks, and you are right. And when you have no doubt, basically saying when you have peace, it's priceless. Having peace in your well-being is a great feeling. Being anxious and scared totally sucks. So that's well said, brother. It's great to have you in here. We love you. We appreciate you. Shout out to the UK. Love to you, Nublia. Fred, I took the Moderna on Saturday. How do you feel? So far, no issues. Yeah, what I've heard with people with the Moderna, or just most of the vaccines, the older people, I don't know how old you are, Fred, I forgot. Older people, many of them, they don't have that many side effects. Again, 65, 80% of people who die are 65 and older. So again, as you're older, your immune system is less strong. So the vaccine, in one sense, makes you stronger. It's kind of like boost your immune system. But for the younger people, and I'm in the middle, I'm 40, I think I've heard that there's more side effects because we have a stronger immune system. So it's like, again, like if I was 65, to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. because they're the age group that's dying off. They're the age group that gets hurt. However, again, I had a friend last week, 38. His girlfriend had to go to the hospital. Adam is middle aged, so age is a big part of the determination, and I think a big part of if you're going to get side effects. Love to you, man. Fred, I'm not sure how the politicians and their families all got the vaccine. They were the first to rush the line. Yeah, I mean, Fauci got the Moderna. Most of the Senate got the Pfizer. I think there's 4 Republican senators that didn't get the vaccine. Ron Paul, who actually got COVID, he thinks that his antibodies are still strong enough. Rick Scott from Florida, I don't think he is going to take it. And there's a guy from Kentucky and someone else. But Trump even got the vaccine. So did Melania. But again, they're older, right? So I don't know, but I definitely looked at all that, right? I looked to see who was taking it, who wasn't. Most people, I don't want to say most politicians have taken it. Obviously, like I say, I mean, if there is an issue with them on a mass scale, the whole society is going to collapse. There's no way around that, So, I mean, hopefully that's not the case. But even if you didn't take it, I mean, it's like whole society going to collapse, So, let's stay positive. Jersey, Lynn, how are you feeling? Lynn took the vaccine now. She's in healthcare. So if I was in healthcare, I probably would, even though I got some, everyone's different. But I would say, obviously, you're around people all day. So, Jersey, how are you? Also, happy birthday to Jersey Life Lynn. Why? She celebrated 50 years young, okay? So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jersey Lynn. The best caretaker, mother, wife, traveler, YouTuber we know. Love to you, Jersey Lynn. We love you. Happy birthday. Yeah. Jersey Lynn, we love you. Adam, I'm usually a positive person, but this COVID's taking me down. I can tell you this, Adam, there's nothing wrong with that. Because when we don't feel well physically, psychologically, we're not well. And that is I have deep compassion. And that's why I tell you, I respect caretakers. I respect, it's not an easy thing when we're hurting. And I don't like to see people hurting. It's not good. I don't like to hurt. So we love you, man. Heal up as best you can, one day at a time. He goes, I don't usually cry or get emotional, but broke down 3 times. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you got to do. I cry on YouTube in front of the world. Today may need depression medication. I understand. I mean, sorry for the negative update. No, I mean, you got to share your life. You got to be honest where you're at. I totally understand, Adam. I love you, Adam. I totally understand, man. All I could say, Adam, is I love you. I understand, and we're praying for you. And we'll be here. Stay with us, brother. We love you. Jersey Lynn, I'm getting my second dose tomorrow. I'm going to pray for you, Lynn, because I know it's scary. And I appreciate you sharing your first time. Jersey Lynn, did you share which one you got? Did you get the Moderna or did you get the Pfizer? Jersey Lynn, laughing good. Thank you, Sam. We love you, Lynn. We're proud of you and all your accomplishments in life. You've accomplished a lot and very, very proud of you. And very thankful that we got to connect along our journey. For however long we're connected online, it's been a blessing. Again, it looks like you raised a great daughter. She looks like, she's got a great temperament, great mindset. And, your husband looks like, he's trying to do the right thing and stay positive. And so, I want to see you, have all your dreams come true, whether it's traveling again or, whatever you want to do with your life. You're still relatively young. So, you can still do a lot, keep your health, and just do the best you can. And that's all we can do in life, It's all we can do. All right, we're going back to live comments. Kathy, pray for you, Adam. I appreciate that, Kathy. Kathy, you're a positive woman, too. Kathy, guys, Kathy never causes any problems. I don't know if you guys realize that. She's always positive. Kathy, we love you. I hope it gets warm. It's got to be what was the temperature today, Kathy, in Chicago? It's starting to get hot in Florida. I ain't gonna lie, but I like it hot. I gotta take a hydration break, guys. Uh, ESP, happy birthday, Lynn. ESP giving you love all the way from. And ESP is also a YouTuber. She did a video about the vaccine. Which one did you get, ESP? If you want to share, you don't have to. But which one did you get? Um, Fred. Fred says, if we're going to have movie theaters, concerts, stadiums to reopen at full capacity, the vaccine must be. Yeah, look, I agree with that. Again, but Bill Gates says, you only need about 30 to 50% of the population to get vaccinated in order to, because you're never going to achieve perfect, but in order to achieve isolating cases so there's not a mass outbreak that shuts down society. And where I think that I question if I did the right decision is I will not, I don't go to any of those events. I'm not a guy who goes to stadiums, concerts, etc. However, so that's where I think, well, maybe it's not worth it for me. However, I still did it. And if I ever need to go in a hospital for whatever reason to visit someone, to be there, then that's a little bit of a positive. There's no, I don't know the answer, to be honest. I'm trying to talk both sides of my thought process. I don't know the right answer. I'm honest with you guys. I understand both sides of the argument. And it's a personal thing, I guess, Uh, Jersey Lynn says, thank you, ESP. Jersey Lynn got the Pfizer. Yeah, you got the one most of the senators got. So that's a good thing, because if all the senators go down, then there's a problem. Now I got the one Fauci got. So my mom also got the Moderna though. So Fred, happy birthday, Jersey Lynn. We love Fred. I just want to tell you, man, again, thank you for all your positive comments, man. Really appreciate you. Lynn, hey Fred, how are you? Thank you. Fred's a good guy. ESP, I need to post my video about my second dose. I got Pfizer. Yes, please, ESP. I need to know like your feedback. And I didn't get the Pfizer, so it may be different. Now, ESP, she did a video about her first shot, and she has food allergies. I give her a lot of credit. I would have been scared as hell to get that, because, like that's why they keep the EpiPen there in case you have like a reaction. But she did it. She got it, and she was okay. She didn't have a reaction. Did you have any side effects, ESP, from the first or second shot? Also, Jersey Lynn, did you have any side effects from the first shot? Adam, probably getting Pfizer shot soon. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, that's an interesting point too, Adam. What do you do if you had COVID? Well, if you had COVID and you're not testing positive anymore, I believe, I'm not sure, that they still encourage you to get vaccinated. Like my friend and his family who live in New Jersey, who had got a bad case of COVID 2 weeks ago, and they're in their 30s, late 30s. They're all going to get vaccinated at the end of this week. They're going to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because that's the only one available to them. So, they're getting it, and they just had COVID. So, and one of them was in a hospital. Fred, Jersey, Lynn, I'm good. I took the Moderna over the weekend. So far, so good. I plan on taking flight in August. Well, that's important. And I just want to get done and over. And I understand that, Fred. Love to you, brother. I'm glad that you're feeling good. Yeah, I had side effects, I would say, for the first 3 days. I would say 95%. I'm in the fourth day or so. So, I don't know now if it's just like in my mind or something, but, I don't know. Jersey Lynn. Same here, Fred. Get it done and over with. Yeah, hopefully. The negative part about it, and I don't want to be negative, so forgive me, guys, but I want to talk this out. The negative part that I don't like is, again, they're talking about for the variants, every year, every other year, there's going to be booster shots required. And I don't like that. That's like how that's the part of it I don't like. It's like, well, when does it end? It never ends. You're always getting boosters. Now, again, are they needed to keep society open? If no, yeah, I mean, I guess to a certain extent, it's hard to say. Obviously, if we just opened up everything, the deaths and the infections would be quadruple to what they are now with everything isolated. So, again, 80% of people who die are 65 and older. So if they get it, it's not looking good. It's very tough on the older people. But on our medical people, it's very tough too. And societies right now, not even close to open up full capacity. So if we open up full capacity and no one got vaccinated, guys, it would be a disaster. Okay, so It's real. I mean, Trump got it. Trump went to the hospital. Trump got antibodies. Trump got medical care and injections in his body. And before he left office, him and Melania both got vaccinated. So DeSantis, Republican Floridian, he got vaccinated. So, most people buy into the philosophy, Republican and Democrat. Most. So, but again, it's a very tough thing. I can understand both sides. Oh shit, I missed Big Plan Dan. Forgive me, Big Plan Dan, for I have sinned, brother. I'm sorry, Big Plan Dan. $10 super chat. You'll get better, Adam. Thank you for encouraging Adam. I hope it is very soon. Sam, glad you got the vaccine. This COVID virus is definitely not the flu. Nah, it's true. I got both shots of Moderna. No real side effects. Well, thank you, Dan, number one. And number two, again, my mom didn't have that many side effects either. But I think that the people who are above age 60 or maybe even 50, but definitely above age 60, the side effects are less from what I read and what I understand. And so when you're younger, I think your body fights it more because you still have a very active immune system. That's my layman's understanding of it, reading up on it a little bit. But Dan, all I can tell you is thank you for encouraging Adam, number one. And you just been a blessing, brother. I hope your project on building your home and your investment, and however you're going to phrase it, I hope that's going good. And I think about you when I think about a place. Now, for Dan, he's a builder. He's a renovator. That's a passion of his. For me, I'm a no maintenance. I don't like liability. I don't like entanglement guy. So that's why I say when it comes to a place, a single family house is not for me because my personality doesn't match up. A condo or RV lot is the closest thing. Again, I like the condo because I don't have to do anything. I buy it, I go in it, I use it, even if I just use it to sleep with no furniture, and I leave it. Oof. There's just a concrete pad with utilities. I put an RV on it, a cheap little RV, and when it doesn't work anymore, I tow it away. However, all that cost adds up. And do I really want to tow it away or put it in storage every year? What am I leaning towards? Well, the condo is a little bit cheaper, so I could do that pretty quick, and I wouldn't feel regret. And in one sense, the condo, you could always pull out a home equity loan. You could always do something if you ever needed to in the future. An RV lot, you can't get a home equity loan. It doesn't build up equity like that. It's a different financial tool. So regardless of that, the RV lot, I would say, is more like a new chapter in my life because the condo is like a previous chapter in my life. However, the condo, when I sold my house in New Jersey, my condo, it was two purposes: to get down to Florida, live by the beach, and to cut my bills in half. If I buy the condo, do I accomplish what I set out? Yes, because I'm living by the beach and my monthly bills would be cut in half, okay, based on what they were, okay, more than half. And I could die there pretty much, Now, if I buy an RV lot, I'm pretty much right on the beach. It's like this new way of living. And, I'm like living on vacation rather than living a conformist life. However, option 3 is don't buy anything except a new tow vehicle and a cheap travel trailer and just rent. Write that shit off for my YouTube channel. It'll give me some more content. And, it'll give me kind of something to do without being totally entangled in, the matrix. However, does it settle me as much as I want to be settled? Does it give me a homey feel? Does it give me a relaxed feel? Nah, it kind of still gives me like, I'm not settled. I'm not rooted. And that's the negative. That's what makes the RV lot not perfect. So that's the give and take. Thank you again, Big Plan Dan, and thank you again, Infinity ESP. I was tired after the first shot, she says. That's it. Barely any side effects from the second shot. You're a trooper. Sore arm. Also, another thing to know, good point. I think the Pfizer vaccine has less side effects. That's what I read statistically based on their studies. So Moderna has a higher percentage chance of side effects. In Florida, the Moderna is more available, especially in like Publix and stuff. Twister, what's up, man? Great to see you. Love you, man. Great to see you, Twister. Jersey Lynn, I am anxious on my second dose. I'm gonna be praying for you tomorrow. Everyone keep Jersey Lynn in your prayers. I had a reaction to it. My arm was sore for 3 days. Yeah, I same thing. After 30 minutes of the shot, I felt burn in my eyes. So hopefully it will be fine tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Arms prayed up. And love to you, Jersey Lynn. I will be thinking about you. Don't worry about uploading the video. Don't worry about anything. Take care of yourself. Obviously, if you want to do it, you do it. But first, and we love you and we need you. You're a great person in society, so we need you. Love to you. Fred, Sam, I heard that too. It means COVID will be with us for a more foreseeable future. I think forever. I think forever you're going to have this level of disease in societies, not just in America, but throughout the globe, specifically with travel, specifically with large events that have mass people. Just like 9/11, guys, we got over it, but there were certain things that changed society forever. The Patriot Act, the way we traveled in airplanes, etc. So I agree with that. And then he goes, for booster shots will be annual thing, just like the regular flu shots. Yeah, and I never got regular flu shots. And that's true. I agree with you, ESP. I don't like the idea of booster shots either. I hate it. Down the road, I'll have to decide if I get the booster. I agree. But at least COVID won't take me out this year. Yeah, well, I hope so too. And that's the other thing I don't like about the vaccines, guys. The vaccines aren't 100%. They're like 90%. So it's like, that's even, but it's a better percent chance you don't get it. But here's the other thing. I want to get negative because I got the vaccine, so I'll be honest with you guys. Is that, once you get the vaccine, do you change your immune system's makeup where you may be more vulnerable to a variant and now you got to get the booster, I don't know. Pat, what is the greasy soup equivalent of South Carolina? I would say acid reflux chili soup, because in South Carolina you're not going to have that greasy chicken noodle with a pond of grease floating in it. With South Carolina, you're going to have that acid reflux, red hot chili pepper. Take me to the place I know. Take me all the way. Take me to the place. Oh, D's back. D's a member. D, welcome to the live chat access. I can promise you this. If I shut down a YouTube channel, believe me, all the memberships will be canceled. No one will get charged. Why? Because it's a requirement. Don't worry about that. We love you, D. And I thank you. Welcome back to live chat access. Now, if you could buy a condo, sell a condo, buy a condo quick, like the live access, I said, shit, I'll be in and out, in and out. Love to you, D. Great to have you. Fred, the vaccine is not a cure. That's right. Just remember that. Excellent point. No, the vaccine is just a tool to get us back to a level of normalcy. There is no, all of us are going to die. Like I say, all we're doing is mitigating risk in life. Again, 80% of people who die from COVID are 65 and older. Now, again, I know people in their 40s went to the hospital that got COVID within the last month. Okay, so the threat is real, and that threat is real with society not being fully opened. So obviously, we know now through several people getting it, from Trump to Chris Christie, who was in ICU for 10 days in New Jersey, from several people getting it, that it's not fake. And if society was open 100% without the vaccine, everything would be overrun. Oh my God, D. Well, hold on, Lord. Don't take me home yet. I got $100 red line super chat. Let me count my greasy soup blessings. What I want to tell you, D, is thank you, and thank you. Because I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Okay? Because what I can tell you is this, guys. Would I strip for a sugar mama? Well, guys, look, I'm a stripper. I strip for anyone, guys. I'm here to entertain, Thank you very much, D, for the love and for the gratitude. And thank you, everyone, all my members, all my watchers. Thank you again, Infinity, Big Plan Dan. Thank you, everyone. Like I said, guys, you guys hang with me. Sometimes the live feeds aren't that good, the video's choppy, and I'm grateful too. I'll tell you that, I'm grateful too. So thank you, D. Love to you. Thank you, everyone. I hope my videos help you guys in some way. I know D told me the other day, somehow, I guess, she was going through depression, and one of my videos helped her. And I'm grateful for that, because I know how hard this life could be. And I want to thank you guys, because I know, like, Fred and other people, there's been times in my life where I've been in the dumps, and you guys did some things for me, whether word of encouragement or whatever. And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for you, D. I'm grateful for you, everyone. And what I can tell you is this, guys, let's just be thankful. Let's not worry tonight about the vaccine and not vaccine. Let's not worry about, everyone has to figure all that out themselves. I just try to share with you guys to give you some perspective. But I want to stay positive as best we can, okay? I want to go forward as best we can. And I want to share with you tonight. I want to do something different. I really can't see me getting to the end of this year still in this Jeep. So a condo's not perfect, but it kind of would check a lot of things off. A single family house is just not for me. A RV lot, it's pretty close to good, but I still got to get other components. The RV lot doesn't come with everything included, and that's the part I don't like. So because if I get the condo, I bought a condo, everything's new. I just put in a mattress on, and that's it. I bought an RV lot, I gotta get the RV, gotta get the tow vehicle. Now, if I get the RV, the tow vehicle, and the camping pass, I'm not gonna buy shit. So we'll see. Adam, $5 super chat, damn it. Thanks for the prayers and positive words. Well, thank you also. And what I can tell you guys, we all need positivity. Why? Because life beats us up enough. And I'm trying to also improve. I try to catch myself when I go negative and stay positive. Because I know, like, when we're hurting, we don't need more hurt. Okay, we need more, joy. Now, again, guys, I know some people, they want more hurt. Okay, I know some girls, they want you to literally, like, choke them out. Okay, and I know some guys, they want you to gag them out. Okay, now, I don't want to do any of that, guys. I want to live a peaceful life. Okay, so I'm not mad if you want to see some brutal stuff. Okay, or get beat up. I just want to get through the day, and I want to try not to hurt too many people, or hurt no one, and try to encourage people. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you. Jersey Lynn says, wow. ESP, wow, D. ESP, Sam's got a sugar mama. Hey, guys, look. We all need some loving, okay? And so, I'm thankful for that. D, showing my gratitude. Your gratitude is appreciated. Fred, yes. ESP, just kidding, I know. Kathy, laughing good. Big Plan Dan, very generous, D. Plan, we love you, Dan. D, you sparked my neurons. I did a hop right now. D, love our Sam. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Adam, man, thank you again, brother. Praying for you, man. We love you. Positive person. This guy's got a lot of positive videos. Very positive guy. Lynn, Adam, get well and take care. Amen. Amen. Let's end it on that note. Let's end it on, if you're physically sick, if you're not, if you're going through emotional problems, depression, if you have an addiction problems, relationship problems, let's just try to say, number one, get through the day. Number two, let's try to use our faith to help us overcome some fear. And let's try to do the best we can to persevere. Drink a lot of fluids. Walk as much as you physically can. And try to get the proper amount of sleep and not oversleep. And outside of that, I'm humbled, I'm thankful, I'm appreciative, And have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. We'll pray for everyone, all their issues. Shout out to you guys. Thank you.